So D, let me ask you a question. You ever went through a situation where, you know, you woke up and things wasn't going your way that day and you didn't know how to handle it, but you like, damn, why me? Why am I going through this? Like any insight on like you ever went through a situation like that?
Yeah, and a lot of times when I get to those situations, I used to like get in a bad mood. It was like that would mess up my whole day, right? Let's say I get off to a day where my car won't start, or if there's massive amount of traffic and I'm getting late to my destination. At that point, it's like I just think the day is not going my way, and that there's like, man, like if I could start the day over, right? But that was back then, my mindset was different. It was just full of like, if it didn't go my way, then it's just not good. It's not a good thing, right? It's not gonna be a good day. Versus now I'm more of like, I would do my best to not get upset, and it's like I'd rather look at it. Say my car don't start. I'm gonna look at it as if God is saving me from something that could have happened to me along the way to wherever I'm supposed to go, right? So He wants to delay me from getting there at the time that I normally would. So that's the way I look at things now. That I'll just be grateful to God and let it play out the way it is. If I didn't get there on time that day, it wasn't meant to be. Whatever it is, I'm not gonna let it upset me. I'm not gonna let it stress me. It's already stressful that whatever you're going through in the morning, to add an additional burden to it, it's like, hey, if you're going to work, I'm gonna be late. You don't want me to go in, then I guess I won't go in. It is what it is. I'll see you tomorrow. Then not gonna ruin my day. It is what it is. It's out of your control. So at that point, why add the additional stress on yourself? If it's something that you cannot control, leave it in God's hands. He got it. How about you?
Well, that's I could relate on a personal level because I went through something like that where I was, every normal day like everyone do, like going to work. I was heading to my car and going around the back of it to like, open my trunk to change my clothes. And I look at my light and I'm like, what the hell? Like my whole light was broke. Like I just see pieces of the light on the floor. I see my whole side of the back of my wheel damaged, like my whole car dented in. And
Damn. Yeah,
I'm
size
like,
frame?
yeah, someone probably hit my car overnight. And I didn't know till like, when I went to see it. And like everyone else, like even all our viewers, they probably go through stuff like that where your day might not be going like as planned, as usual, like your normal routine that you do every day on a daily basis. So yeah, I was upset and I'm like, damn, like now I can't go to work. Now I had to call the tow company. Then I had to take my car to, get serviced or get fixed. And then, yeah, it messed my whole day up. Now it's like, I feel like, to what you were saying, like it's true. Sometimes it could be something that God is saving you from where it could be worse than just like, something that's materialistic, like a car. So God forbid, say if my car didn't get hit, say I would have went to work and my normal routine. God forbid something would have happened to me and I'd have gotten in an accident or even worse. So I feel sometimes things happen for a reason. Yeah, it could be bad at the time, but it's God probably putting us in a place where we should be because He knows what was gonna happen prior to us even knowing. And it's the same even when when I used to be running in late to work. You know how people go crazy about, oh damn, I'm gonna be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, a half hour late. I still go get my coffee. I still do things like if I'm early because I'm like, why am I gonna be rushing? In the
Uh-huh.
same situation, I could be rushing to work and God forbid something happen to me because I'm trying to get there 5, 10 minutes a little earlier than what I would. Like I'll still go about my day even if I'm late, like if I was early, because I feel there's no point in rushing, when it comes to stuff like that. Yeah, you might get in trouble. Your boss might be upset, but at least you made it and you safe and nothing happened to you. Instead of you rushing and then what if something did happen to you? You know. What about you? You ever went through something like that where
I ain't
it
gonna
was
lie,
like,
man. Keeping your composure in a situation like that, it's hard, man.
yeah, trust me, it's very hard.
It's extremely hard, and it's very commendable for people who can handle it well, like yourself, right? Like to be in that state of mind, it takes a lot. Like,
Mhm.
so it's easier said than done.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm starting to be like that. I'm like that more now, but at the same time, I still have my days where I have to remind myself, like, yo, don't get upset. Relax. Like, it's a reason why you're late. You feel me? Like, so what? you're late already. Like you said, I'm already late. You can only be late once. So I'm still trying to make my day to the best of my ability that I can. So I was like, I'm gonna still try to do what I would normally do as if I was on time. At the same time, it's like, damn, now I'm gonna go inside to work. They're gonna be not only the boss, but it's like your coworkers as well. It's like, damn, now everybody's all eyes are on you. But you just gotta shut that out, man. You just gotta like tunnel vision. It's like they don't matter, none of that. So it's trying not to add that extra burden to yourself and just like go about your day the best way you can. Cause I love a routine. I love me a routine. Like every morning, I'll take my water bottle right to work. If not a protein shake, a snack, whatever it is, a fruit. So I like to do that in the morning. Now, if I'm rushing and I'm not able to do that, now I guess like a little uncomfortable ride. You feel me? Because it's like, damn, I wish I had my drink or that fruit I normally have. So, and it's like, you see, now you're adding extra stress to yourself. So it's like, why not take time from your day, from your morning, and try and normalize your day as much as possible to the routine that you would normally go about. Go grab that drink. It's all right, man. It's gonna delay you maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Go grab your drink, man. It's gonna make you
That's
feel better. It's gonna make you feel better. So, but like I said, I ain't gonna sit here and say that I'm always on point, and it's like I'm always where it's like I'm gonna be late. Oh, it's all right. Nah, it's not always all right. Like I gotta remind myself that it's all right. Because if not, it'll start working up again. Like anxiety starts kicking in. Like, oh man, I'll be late. Damn, I should have, could have. But at the same time, maybe it's not just about how the day is going. It's maybe it teaches me a lesson of how I should have probably got up earlier. Now I'm learning. So rather than possibly leaving 45 minutes earlier from work to work, maybe start practicing an hour five. This way, just in case if something happens, it's like, all right, I have extra time to handle whatever it is. So I think everything's just it's a lesson. Not everything, but a lot of things do happen for a reason, and it just makes you a better person. Makes it a better you.
yeah, it's crazy because it's times like you said, I'm going into work and I could be 15 half hour late, and I still got my coffee, and my coworkers and my boss is like, you still stop for a coffee? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what? Just because I was late, I can't get my coffee? Yeah, you was early, you got your coffee, so what makes it so different than me getting my coffee? Just because I came late, I can't get coffee. So little things like that, like it would mess my day up. Like if I didn't have my coffee, like you say, you have your routine of what you drink in the morning or what you eat. It was the same with me. Like I needed my coffee to start my day. If I didn't have my coffee, I was like in a bad mood. I had a headache. It was just like I did not want to work. If mentally I wasn't there, and that was just because I didn't get my coffee. So, and I'm sure our viewers that's watching now, I'm sure y'all all can relate that. Y'all all have a certain routine you do every morning, whether it's drink coffee, whether it's make breakfast, whether it's take your kids to school in the morning, or whatever routine you have on a daily basis. Like we all have that we go through and we live every day, which doesn't mean that if it doesn't go according to plan one day that it's going to keep happening every day, but it happens. It's life, we can't control everything. We could get up in the morning, do the same routine we do to go do it, to go where we going. But it could be that one day out the week where like my boy D said, his car wasn't starting. Or in my case, like somebody hit my car while I was parked, so things like that happen, it's just life. Stuff that's out of our control where we got to just, like my boy D always said, we just got to put it in God's hands because that's the one that's controlling everything else that we have no control over.
That's right. You got to surrender it to God and let Him handle it. And I don't say it in a religious perspective because I'm not religious, right? I say it in a spiritual sense, where it's like I leave my life and my destiny in God's hands. I'm gonna do my part, but at the same time, I put everything in God. God, you guide me. You take me there. Take me there safely. Bring me back safely. And it's like if something delays me, it's because you were saving me from something that possibly could have happened to me on the way over there that you prevented from happening now that by delaying me. So I don't know. I live my life at peace that way. Like I said, it's not every single day or every situation that I handle in that manner. I start to remind myself a lot of times because I'm human, just like everybody else. It's like easier said than done. I get it. I used to say that also when I used to watch YouTube videos and people are preaching certain things. I was like, oh, easier said than done. That's a fact. So I'm gonna say it right here. I'm not just gonna tell people and be like, leave everything in God's hand. No, be realistic. Like, listen, even myself, I have to remind myself, and that's that I've been practicing this for a while. That I have to remind myself, like, listen, nah, if it's happening for a reason. You feel me? So just relax, let it be, and leave it in God's hands. You wasn't meant to be on time today yet. Wherever you're going for whatever reason, right? Be at peace with that. That's it. And then it is what it is. I think that will lead you to live more of a calm life rather than living in anxiety all the time, because that ain't good. Like you said, I mean, it looks bad, right? Because you stopping for a coffee and everything, and it's like they want you to be like, you're late. You gotta come in there dragging yourself, running,
Yeah,
leave your
yeah,
car parked. Nah, like it's all right. I get it. It's from a moral point of view, right? But at the same time, it's like, yo, I'm already late. Like you said, if you didn't have your coffee, it could have gave you a headache because you're used to it already, right? So it's like,
yeah,
why make your day any worse? It's like I'm already off to a bad start. That's already possibly getting me in a bad mood. So now I'm gonna add on to that by not getting my coffee that I usually get, and I won't have a headache with. Now I'm gonna do all that. Like, then it's really gonna lead up to a bad day. It could lead up to a bad day if you add on to it. So it's like, nah, I'm gonna get my coffee. I'm gonna get my breakfast. I'm gonna get my bread. I'm gonna park my car correctly. You feel me? But no,
yeah.
I
That's
get
true.
that, man. I get that, and like I said, I'm still working on it though.
But I'm sure we all have those moments where not just going to work, just in general, where it might not be going your way, that day. It could not be going your way that month or that week. But it's probably for a reason. Maybe it's to make you stronger. Maybe it's to put you in a position that you wasn't in prior, where you have to learn from it. And it's just mostly God, like, guiding us. Like, hey, you was doing this before, but okay, I'm gonna push you in this path now. I'm gonna open your doorway to see something different that you wasn't seeing, that he will have to show you.
Yeah, and I mean that's with everything. It's like, even if you're supposed to step out, and for whatever reason you're not able to get a babysitter if you're a parent, and now you're not able to make it out, it's probably for a reason, right? So it's gonna get you upset because, like, damn, I really wanted to go out, but at the same time, you gotta remind yourself, a lot of things happen for a reason. Maybe it wasn't meant. Maybe it's precedent for something happening to me. So let me try and be calm. You know what? I'll go back out next week, or in a couple of
Mhm.
days, or tomorrow, whatever day of the week that you prefer, right? It's better to have that mindset than to be upset, because now it's like, damn, now I can't go out. Now you're gonna be in a bad mood. Not only that, but you're gonna bring that bad energy into your household now, and it's not no one else's fault. It didn't happen for a reason. Be cool with that. It's hard, right? For me, it's getting easier now, though. I'm quick to say it wasn't meant to be. Anything that's going, nah, it wasn't meant to be. Thank you, God, for eliminating that out of my way. That's what I say quickly. I don't even. That's one of the things that has become easier for me now to, like, especially if it's something that at the beginning. Let's say you meet on, for example, myself, when I'm single, I'll meet a chick or something like that, and I see a red flag from the beginning. I'm like, all right, that ain't good. What I mean?
Mm,
Thank you, God, for letting me see that from the get, rather than
yeah,
waste my time, right? Wasn't meant to
that's
be.
true.
Boom, done. So that doesn't upset me at all. So I've made my peace with that so well, because back in the day, well, I'm talking about young days, not back in the day. So such,
Back back in the day,
not like
back
so
in the day.
recently, but like when I was younger, it was like, when we were late teenagers, stuff like that, and it might have not worked out with a chick that you really liked. You'd be like, damn, why, right? Like, damn, when she was bad, why didn't it work out? Now it's like there's plenty of more where you came from. You feel me? Or
Mhm.
or, or I was a right before you. I'll be a right after you.
True, that's true.
Like, you just can't have a scarcity mindset. That's what it is. If your mindset's in scarcity, then that's when you start stressing over things, and you're like, I'll never find another anything that you found, whether it's a good deal in a car or female. You just gotta have that mindset where it's like, I'll find another one, if not something better. There's a reason why this deal or this person didn't work out. God has something better lined up for me.
Yeah, that's true. That's so true. Also, everybody know, Valentine's Day is coming. Oh, yeah. It's two different perspectives. I'm in a relationship, and then my boy is single. What do you think on that? Like, what's your perspective on it, on your point of view? Because you're not with anyone right now. You by yourself.
I mean, it feels great. There's no pressure. No, I'm just playing, man. It's cool. I mean, listen, it is what it is for me. It's like I'm cool with it. Like it's just a regular day, right? So it's just a regular day for me as a single person. I'm gonna say that because if I was if I was in a relationship or if I had a person I'm steady dating, then it'll be different at that point. It'll be like, I want to do something special. I want to get up with that person. You want to do any little thing to make them feel special for that specific day. I like celebrating all these holidays. I'm not one that be like, oh, it's just a made up holiday. Valentine's Day is every single day. No, like I get it. I get that also what people are saying. If it's a holiday, then I would like to make reservations and take into consideration what my partner likes, right? And try and make her feel special and vice versa. Hopefully she does the same for me, takes into consideration some things I may like, and we make the day special for the both of us. But as far as like, how do I feel about it approaching in a single person perspective? I have no pressure on me. So it's like, I'm chilling. I'm
Like,
chilling, brother.
I don't gotta get nothing for nobody.
I'm shopping. I'm shopping for myself though. You feel
Yeah.
me? I'm going shopping right now, like online, but it ain't for nobody. It's for myself.
He like, let me get some. Let me get myself some chocolates. You know what I'm
Let me
saying?
get myself a fit so I could take myself out that day. You dig?
Oh, for sure.
How about yourself?
Honestly, like it's a good feeling, cause I'm sure you've been in a
I agree.
relationship too,
I agree.
so it's just a good feeling knowing you got somebody there you could share that day with. I never was too big on it prior, like to meeting my lady, but with her it's like it's different. She's very attention to detail. Like the littlest thing is like she makes it bigger than what it is, and over the years that's what I noticed about her, and that I love that. I love that about her, because I know once Valentine is coming, I'm like, oh, I wonder what my girl gonna do. She probably gonna do this time, or So it used to
Okay.
be the other way around, but like it's both. I do the same too. I try to make it special too, but I know with her, she's very attentive to detail, and that's one thing like I really love about her. It's
I
just
think you're
cool.
the
It's not always the man. You can meet a girl that she's real good with that too.
I think you're the definition of Valentine's every day, because the things you be telling me, how you just be pulling up to her job with lunch and flowers and a special message.
Or
You're Mr. Valentine's every day, brother.
I
You're
got,
Mr.
I try, bro.
Nah, that's
I got
fire.
to.
Listen,
I
it's
got
it's
to
great.
while I still can, and while we
There
still,
you go.
while we still have something that's real good and pure, and and what it's been like since I met her is like that stuff. Like you gotta cherish that, because you don't get that every day. So I'm very
Absolutely.
grateful. I'm very grateful to have her in my life and by my side. And after she watches, she'll be like, "You should have said this, or you should have said that." I never gonna say the right thing right now, because you know how women are. They're gonna take
Now
it
you
to a
saying the
whole
right
nother level.
saying the right thing. You're bigging her up and everything. And like I said, I know from your side because you always telling me how what you gotta do. We be on the phone. You be like, yeah, I'm gonna pass by my lady's job, or I just did. I brought her some lunch. She didn't even know. I just pulled up, and it's like, yo, that's special, because not everyone does that. I mean, females find it special when you send them some money for lunch, right? But that anyone can do, right? You could pick up your phone, Cash App or Zelle. Hey, lunch on me today. But for you to actually pull up, spontaneously and be there, that's special. Or just bring up lunch, or just be like, yo, we out for lunch. It's fire.
Yeah,
That's fire.
that's true.
That's commendable, because like you said, you appreciate your lady, and I'm sure she appreciates you just as much. And that's how you keep a relationship going. You see, a lot of times I think we are all guilty at some point of our life of taking the relationship for granted. So I believe it's true what they say is the same way you got them, the same way you got to, you keep them. And that goes for both sides, right? Because if you were a female that you were looking good all the time for your man, then you want to keep that up, right? And the same thing as a man. Like if you were in the
Uh-huh.
gym and looking good, looking your best always, then that's the person your lady fell in love with. That's the person that your lady was attracted to. Yeah, she likes you for who you are, but that also helped, right? The appearance. So it's like you want to keep that up, not only for her, but for yourself. You want
True.
to keep being that person. You want to keep staying in shape, stay healthy, and just like, because if you look good, you feel good. I mean, I just think that, right? Like even something such as small as a haircut will have you feeling great, you know. So that's very important. But as far as like Valentine's coming up, I know you got some special plans.
That's
That's
everybody.
that.
All our viewers, the ones that are in relationships, they probably like, oh yeah, I can relate to what he just said. And then
Now, and that's fire.
the ones that single probably like in your shoes, you know, they thinking about like, okay, what I'm gonna do. Like, who knows? You might meet your person this Valentine. You never know. This might be the
Probably.
year where you meet your partner. So you know, you never know. You know, like life comes at us fast like
This
that.
this
You know what
there's
I'm
no
saying?
rush, I'm
Yeah.
in no rush. I'm in no rush. I mean, you feel me? When it comes, it comes, you know, it is what it is. I leave it in God's hands. But hey, you could take yourself out that day. I mean, some people will be like, yo, that's gonna look weird. Like you said, there's plenty of other people that are gonna be single that day stepping out. Like you go to a
Yeah.
nice spot, go to the bar, get something to eat, drink. Don't go with the sole intention, like, I want to meet somebody. No. Go out because you want to go out. Go out because
Yeah.
you want to go have a good time. You want to enjoy the music. You want to have a
Yeah,
drink.
that's true.
And that's how things happen. Like, cause you know, when you're younger and teenager stuff again, or even early 20s, you're gonna be like, I want to go out and I want to bag some girls, right? That's the wrong mindset. You ain't gonna get nothing that way, man. You gotta go out with the I want to go out because I'm gonna go out because I want to go out and have a good time, truly enjoy this place. I'm gonna go there for the music. I heard they got a nice DJ going on at a certain time. Their drinks is good. They got some good appetizers. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna go enjoy that. Listen, I'm not even gonna say 9, but let's just say 7 out of 10 times, you're gonna meet someone there, and you know you're gonna have conversation. No expectations. It can lead up to something, but also at the same time, if it doesn't, you had a great time, right? You enjoy yourself. You enjoy the music. You enjoy the drinks, the food, and you had conversation with someone there, hopefully interesting, that you know you were able to interact and mingle for a bit. If dancing is your thing, you danced a bit, and then you go, oh, that's it. It is what it is. You know, you maybe exchange information, but like you said, maybe you go on Valentine's, you meet your person that day. You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
You just never know. Don't go out looking for it, but that may just be your day. Cupid might shoot you with his bow and arrow that day.
Yeah, that's true.
But you see, and I get it, because some people are like, damn, I don't want to be looking like a loser going out. Nah, none of that. You're not no loser for going out by yourself. Like, if anything, that takes more courage. You're brave for anything. Like, yo, going out by yourself, that's not something that anyone can do, because everybody's stuck on the same mindset. Everybody's like, I don't want to look weird. Nah. If anything, it's like, I'm out here alone. So what? I don't need to bring anyone to have a good time. I can have a good time by myself. Like, I could bring people if I wanted to, but I choose to go by myself. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I know that day is real hectic. I remember my days when I was in my relationship, making reservations. You gotta start doing that from now. You gotta make the reservations from now, because the restaurants, they get packed quick.
I feel no matter what we do, it's never enough though. Even if we, you know what I'm saying, restaurant, flowers, roses, chocolate, gifts, like it's still like, you know how the women gonna be like, oh, I want more, I want more. So
Now,
that's
but you know,
normal. That's normal, fellas. So don't feel like you're not doing enough, because you doing enough. You know what I'm saying? As long as she's happy, as long as she's having a good time, and you putting a smile on her face, then you know you did your job. You know, as her man, or like in D case, as him being single and just meeting somebody. You know, so
yeah.
it's
I
like a
mean,
win-win. You know, you're not
especially
losing at the end of the night. You know.
and especially if you had a good woman, right? Just as yourself, like, it doesn't take much. You don't have to go all crazy, like, and do something that you're not able to do because you want to feel, you know, that they're gonna feel good about you. And it's like, no, it's just a thought that counts. Just like maybe stepping out to a restaurant, and if you're able to attend the movies, whatever it is, like, that'll go a long way. It's just by you taking the initiative and actually planning the day out, that's special to them. Ideally, like, it will be nice to do the whole thing, right? You choose the restaurant, you know what attire you got to wear for that restaurant. So you pick out her outfit from her history, from her phone, boom, get her the fit. I get that. Be ready at this time. You know what I mean? We'll take you there, and you just make it a whole eventful night. Like, we're gonna go there. We're gonna have some drinks, go dancing, and then, you know, we rent a hotel room, and we're just gonna chill out with a nice balcony, nice view, and make it a memorable night. I mean, but not everyone got it like that. So I
True, true.
understand, like, so don't feel like you have to do something like that for people who are listening. As long as you do what you can, they'll appreciate it because 9 out of 10 times, a lot of people don't even put in the effort. The people will be like, oh, it's easy for them to say, I don't got it. I don't got it, and we're
Yeah.
staying in. And it's not their fault. They're in a bad situation, right? But at the same time, they're not showing any effort. So if you just try and save up some money, like maybe 50 or $60 from here, if people are in bad situations, just to get like that restaurant, whatever it is, let's say $100, realistically speaking, right? 100, to be comfortable. And you're able to make that reservation for that day and go out and then maybe go for a walk afterwards, talk for a bit. They're gonna find that special because, like, man, although he's going through a rough time, he tried and he pulled it off. You
True,
feel me?
true.
So it's just about putting in the effort, man. A lot of people they start giving up once they have them, and that's not cool because then that's how the love diminishes. The excitement is gone.
And then it's like what you were pointing out to, like if you can't take them out to a nice dinner or restaurant, like whether you have kids or don't. Like in my case, I have kids, so I would try to like have someone watch the kids, or
Mm-hmm.
or if I can't take her out this year, I'll try to maybe cook her a nice dinner, get a
Mm.
nice bottle, like
Yep.
that goes a long way too. Like for all our viewers, if you can't break the bank that day or that year, try to think of what you think you could cook for her that she would like. And that, trust me, that goes a long way too. Like, because you're taking time out to make her a meal and she sees all that. And that goes a long way. And then she's like, oh, wow, he really cares about me. Like, he actually thought about this. He thought this whole thing out. And there's
Yeah,
nothing wrong
like
watching a movie in the house. You made dinner for her, watch a nice movie, just you and her, and the kids is not home, you guys could like have a good night, like a good personal time, that you usually don't have, on a regular.
absolutely, man, absolutely, because that's just that's real, like because you just enjoy each other's company, and that's how you have a great relationship, right? Where it's like I was gonna go into that next. How about a nice candlelight dinner? Have somebody watch the kids, even for a couple hours, because sometimes it's hard, right? It's not
Yeah.
easy. If you're able to do that and have a nice candlelight dinner and just plan out like one movie you're gonna watch afterwards on Netflix or whatever it is, that goes a long way as well because you just put in the effort to cook something, or even if you're gonna order out, whatever it is, you still put in that effort. You dealt with the situation you were in and you put in that effort, and they appreciate that.
They're trying to have that
That's
quality time, like having
absolutely.
that time alone, just you and your partner.
Absolutely. Like you said, get a nice bottle that you guys both like. Watch a good movie afterwards, and hopefully you guys get to spend some more time alone before the kids come back. If if not, if you're able to put the kids to sleep, if you don't got a babysitter and they're able to go to sleep early, and you're able to do all that too, then hey, it's just the thought that counts. But
Yeah.
just be easy on yourself and deal with the cards that you dealt. But at the same time, you got to put in that effort. Don't give up so easy and be like, she got to understand. No, because although they understand, still it's like social media, man. They're gonna watch that. That's nice. So her man did this for her. So you want to put in that effort and not have them second guess anything. And although he didn't splurge on me like that, that wasn't necessary. But he still made it special. That's the effort that counts. Anyone can drop bread. Anyone can buy something expensive, but to actually be creative and put in the effort, I love being creative. Like I would love to do like a candlelight dinner type thing. I like to get creative with it. Maybe go out, like I said, hotel room with a nice view, have like the rose petals, all that stuff. Like I'll be extra, but that's why I
He
don't settle
married
for less.
romantic.
I don't. That's
All the
why,
viewers that's watching that single, look, my man D, he romantic.
but that's why I don't settle because it's like not everyone deserves that treatment, right? So it's like even as in a friendship, we're both loyal friends where we're there for each other. Not everyone deserves that treatment either. So that's why it's like I take my time courting everyone. Like that's why Valentine's Day, I'm cool with it. Like listen, I usually go all out, so that's one less stress for me to do this year.
Right,
Not that it
right.
would be not necessarily a bad stress, but sometimes like, all right, what we gotta do, we gotta start. I would have been planning right now. I would have been where was it gonna be at this time to see what we're gonna do. But it's a beautiful thing to be in a relationship and be able to do that. It's
Yeah,
it's a
that's
very
true.
beautiful thing. I remember my times when I used to do that. Every year was something different. It was exciting. And listen, like I said, I know sometimes it's rough for people, especially with having Christmas just a month ago. It ain't easy. Not everybody got it like that. Like I think the year starts off very hard. Some people have like birthdays too, like March, April. So it's like, damn, I got Christmas, I got Valentine's Day, got the birthdays, I got Mother's Day, I got Father's
Yeah,
Day. I'm gonna go going broke, bro.
that's true. That's true.
So I get it, but it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and then one last I want to give a shout out to my lady because she my rock. You know what I'm saying? She hold everything down. You know, when I'm working, when I'm doing my thing, she's doing what she got to do as a mother to our daughters, and I'm forever grateful for that. And that's why I feel Valentine's Day is always special for me and her because she goes above and beyond, and is a feeling I get like when this month come where like I just know it's gonna be special, not only because of her but because of me too. So
Absolutely.
I just wanted to point that out there. That way she can know that she real special to me, and I love you always.
That's fire, bro. That's fire because you gotta cherish them. You know, not everyone is blessed to have a good person by their side. So that's what makes it extra special also. Like you're extra special because you're always speaking about her on the phone, all these great things, and like you said it, I love to hear it because you're always speaking great, how she's so great with you, and then how you're doing random spontaneous acts, of putting up to her job with lunch. Great couple, man. God bless y'all
Yeah,
reunion,
good
man.
looking. Thank you.
May God keep blessing y'all with many more years of unity, and invite me to that wedding, you heard?
Yeah, thank you, bro. And hopefully you meet your lady too one day. You know what I'm saying?
I
In the
leave it in
near
God's
future.
hands. I leave it in God's hands, my brother. I'm good for
Oh.
now, though.